Good evening, I'm Brandy Flores reporting at the 2022 BNP Paribas Open. Last night in Stadium 1, Naomi Osaka was heckled by a spectator. Osaka, frustrated throughout the match, was even brought to tears at one point. And unfortunately, this is not the first time a woman of color has been heckled in Indian Wells. On Saturday night at the BNP Paribas Open, Naomi Osaka had just lost the first point during her tennis match against VERONICA KUDERMETOVA. As it got quiet, one spectator shouted out,
KUDERMETOVA to serve.
Nobody pointed out the heckler, so they were not kicked out. Osaka then approached the umpire chair, asking to borrow her microphone to say something to the heckler.
What do you want to say?
I just want to say something. It's just on my heart.
The request was denied, and despite fans cheering in support of the four-time Grand Slam champion, the frustration brought Osaka to tears.
Poor woman is clearly still finding this a struggle emotionally.
Osaka goes on to lose in straight sets to KUDERMETOVA. After the match, she explains to the crowd why she was so upset.
I've gotten heckled before, like it didn't really bother me, but it's like heckled here. Like I've watched a video of Venus and Serena getting heckled here. Like it went into my head and it got replayed a lot.
In 2001, Serena, Venus, and their father, Richard Williams, were berated by hecklers in Indian Wells, which prompted the Williams sisters to boycott the tournament for 14 years.
I mean, it was hard. Talk about post-traumatic stress and mental anxiety.
After Osaka, we now see a trend of top WTA players who happen to be black women heckled in Indian Wells, despite the BNP Paribas' recent focus in championing women of color in the sport of tennis.
I think the trend I see in the tennis world here is very constructive, and we're delighted to be really part of it. Equal access, equal pay, but really supporting, and in the world of today, I think it's even more important, mutual respect.
And with young women of color climbing up the rankings like Coco Gauff and Leylah Fernandez, it may call for a shift in perspective for tennis fans in Indian Wells. Osaka is the former ranked #1 in the world, and her peers believe that tennis needs her and the other young women to change the future of this sport.
She's trying to find the right balance, and she's trying to figure out what works best for her, and we can only support her in that. And she's been great for our game and a great representation of what tennis can be and what our champions can look like. She's great for kids who look like her, want to be like her.
After the match, Naomi Osaka declined to speak during a press conference and has not spoken out about the situation since. I just hope we don't see a repeat of the Williams sisters and that one day we will see Naomi Osaka compete in tennis paradise again.